Okay, ready?
Yeah. No, just do this. I don't know if he's going to sing another song, but you can if you want.
Yeah, sing us. We need to have a. Do you know any German songs?
German song.
John, over.
Oh. I don't know. You know any German song? 100 bottles of beer on the wall. That's German, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's your song.
I quit
Oh, I
drinking.
know one.
What?
Once upon a time. No.
That's not a German song.
I know that.
It will be
It's the American interpretation of the German song. Was it?
The capital ship took it
No. Once upon a time, the goose striped wine, the monkey
choked.
tobacco on the streetcar line. Streetcar broke, the monkey choked, when they all went to heaven in a little green boat.
That's not German.
It's the American interpretation.
Now,
Better call Casey, better
Lily
fast
Marlene.
for kiss his wife at the station door. Da-da-da-da-da, with his orders in his hand. He drove the locomotive to the promised land.
yeah.
Kenzie Jones.
Now, wait a minute. I remember going to grandmother's and singing this song. Oh, the deacon went down the cellar to pray, but he got drunk and he stayed all day. Oh, the deacon went down the cellar to pray, but he got drunk and he stayed all day. Oh, ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Oh, you can't get to heaven.
Oh, you can't get to heaven
On a pair of skates.
on a pair of skates.
So you skate right through
You skate right through
those pearly
gates. Oh, you can't get to heaven on roller skates, 'cause you skate right through those pearly gates. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Oh, you can't get to heaven
Oh, you can't get to heaven
in a rocking chair.
Oh,
in
yeah.
a rocking chair,
'Cause the Lord don't allow
'cause the Lord don't allow
old maids out there.
old maids up there
Oh, you can't get
to
to
heaven
heaven
in a rocking chair, 'cause the Lord don't allow old maids up there. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
10 sinners up here
10 sinners up here
from Jericho.
from Jericho.
St. Peter told them
St. Peter told them
to go below.
to go below.
10 sinners up here
Here
from Jericho.
Go.
St.
Peter told them to go below. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Oh, you can't get to heaven
Oh, you can't get to heaven
in a limousine.
in a limousine,
'Cause the Lord don't sell
'cause the Lord don't sell
no gasoline.
no gasoline
Oh, you can't get to heaven
in a limousine, 'cause the Lord don't sell no gasoline. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Any more?
I didn't know most of those. I already knew the first one.
Joanne.
I did that one.
Joanne, I'll break this up with an Irish joke.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's Irish. Wait.
An old Irishman's driving one home tonight, and he gets stopped by the police. And they said, "Have you been drinking tonight?" He says, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, the last turn you went around 2 blocks back, your wife fell out the right side of the vehicle." He said, "Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was going deaf."
John, don't laugh too hard.
And then there was Sean, he's in a works bar, and his arm's all in a cast, and he's got a bandage on his head. He says, "What happens?" He says, "I was down at O'Sullivan's the other night, and old Sullivan just beat the heck out of me." He says, "He had a baseball bat." And he says, "Well, that's terrible. What did you have?" He says, "Well, I didn't have anything useful." He says, "You had something in your hand." He says, "Well, I did. I had Mrs. Sullivan's old breast, but that was no good."
Are you laughing? Can you do me a favor? Whack him. He's
I
behind.
didn't tell the story. I just laughed.
He's laughing at it too. Yeah, you're
And
right.
there's the one about the bank robbery.
Uh-oh.
Masked man goes into a bank in Dublin. Says, "Nobody look." And he goes up and he robs the teller while he's robbing the teller. This guy comes in and pulls the mask off and he shoots him. And everybody stands back. And he puts the mask back on and says, "Anybody else got anything?" And old man in the corner raises his hand. He goes over to him. He says, "What do you want?" He says, "He thinks my wife took a peek."
Oh, ain't that something?
I'm gonna play this back to you. Next time, Johnny might look a little different when he's down here.
Oh, listen to you. He's going to beat me in the head. That
He
Irish
might-
temper.
He might act a little different too.
Hey, he's telling the jokes. Beat him up.
It's from those police, you get that down in Sykesville, all those guys
John.
get together.
Nah.
Slide over.
I worked with some guys from Ireland for a while, and they
Oh.
keep sending us jokes.
Oh,
One guy was actually from Scotland, the other guy's from Ireland.
do you think they're close or they're different?
They fought the whole time they were here.
Did they, the Irishmen?
Oh yeah, the Irishmen and the Scotsmen.
Were they drunk?
Did they really?
No, they weren't drunk the whole time, but they fought a lot. I mean, it was just not mean fighting, but it was just that way.
Arguing?
I went to a shower one time and it's Catholic. Everybody with me was Catholic, and there were a lot of Irish women there, and these two women fought over politics the whole time, and we were all afraid they were going to come to blows.
That's the worst of the
And
lot.
by the end of that shower, they shook hands and they were perfectly happy. They had a wonderful time arguing. I liked it. I was thinking, oh my God, she's going to swing on her. But she didn't. They just enjoyed themselves thoroughly. Well,
Well,
Why
they say
is
that's
the
why the Lord
why
made
is the
whiskey.
one horse in the barn? Just
the
curious.
Irishman.
No, to keep the Irish from taking over the world.
She's a little pushy.
Oh, is she?
She's pushy.
They say good.
I have a little.
I think the Jews could. I think the Jews
I
are the
let them out
smartest
during the
people.
night to eat all the grass and put them in that little corral.
They're messing it up.
She picks on the other one, so I kind
I
of keep
know,
them
but-
separated.
I just think
Oh,
they're
she was
smart people.
neighing when we were
And
talking to the
Chinese,
other.
It's all right.
they're so into education.
You want?
Well, we should all learn to
Can we
speak
walk down?
Chinese.
Can you take us
Yes,
down
we
to
should.
meet the other horse too?
And it's a very
Let's go
difficult
inside the other
language
horse, too.
because
She
there's
said
all
she's a little
kinds of
pushy with other people.
regions.
Poor big
We'll
guy.
go in the barn and get
She
you.
might not be happy.
Yeah, but the shade's nice photos.
I'm not afraid of her because I have horses.
Funny
No,
part
There's
is
nice
I
photos
was-
in the shade in the barn.
She's not bad. The other horses, he's scared
It's
of
what
it.
you
I
say
keep
in
him
the
to come
tone.
up.
Oh, he
that
came
you
up to
use
us.
it.
Oh,
Tell
did
you, tell you used to have
He
He
Tennessee
came right up
Walker.
to us, huh?
Tell you had
Or
Tennessee
you can
Walker.
say,
Yeah, but your
woman.
dad doesn't like
No,
that.
Dad, how
Just
can you
say
say that? A
word.
horse is a horse.
He was so sweet. I rode him bareback.
What is he
A
doing?
horse is a horse,
But
but
I'm
when you
not
train him
sure
to
what we
get
should
out of
be
his
doing.
normal gait, and when they walk, they lather up.
That's what they do to the Tennessee Walker horse?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you're-
He was very
It's
gentle.
for the rider's
Very.
comfort, not for the horse's.
I feel so sorry for those horses when they build those feet up. I
Was
feel
yours,
so
all
sorry
this was
for
done to
them.
your horse too? This?
Eddie Tennessee Walker was.
Was it? I don't
Well,
know.
Tennessee Walkers are a normal gaited horse, but they accentuate that
In
by
the show.
putting the bells on the feet and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we
Yours
didn't-
have bells on your feet? No, horse didn't.
But it's just
Maybe
the
before she got
regular
it,
walking
maybe to
horse
train
is
it.
very comfortable and fine, and the others that are in the show ring to accentuate that,
Yeah, we-
like he says.
Not to my knowledge was he ever in a show ring, but I could be wrong. But he was real. His name was Big Red. He was sweet. He used to ride him
Comfortable?
very. He would get to a very gentle horse. Very. But I used to act like I had a rubber ball, red rubber ball, and he thought it was an apple. So I was a little mean because I didn't have an apple to give him. So I wanted him to come. He was just a kid. But then I'd bring sugar cubes.
Yeah, made up
Sugar
for it.
cubes.
Make up for it, right?
Yeah.